Hi, 1 Hour Smart Home here, and today we're going to go over the differences between the Nest E and the Nest Thermostat Generation 3. So there are two types of Nest thermostats, and if you're in the market for either one of these, I just wanted to go over the differences between these two so you could decide between either Nest E or the Nest Thermostat Generation 3 and kind of really understand how they differ, what features are different on them, and how they are constructed differently. So over here, this is the Nest E thermostat, and it is typically about $100 less expensive than the Nest Generation 3 thermostat. The Nest Generation 3 thermostat is somewhere around that $250 range. Sometimes it's $220. It just depends on kind of deals that are running on it. And this retails right around like 160, 150 sometimes. It just depends on what deals or promotions are going on for these two different thermostats. But the primary difference in construction is that this Nest E thermostat, it only comes in one color, and it has a plastic outer ring. So this is plastic. The dial that you use to spin and control the thermostat is plastic on the outside. And then it has like a frosted glass or white colored frosted plastic piece here on the front of it. So it's not quite as refined in terms of design as the Nest Generation 3 thermostat, which is right here. And the Nest Generation 3 thermostat, this outer ring is stainless, and it does come in a variety of colors. I think there's a brass color, there's a white color, there's a black color, and a few other finishes for this, and that outer ring rotates. And I will say this has a little bit more hefty feel to it than the plastic version, the Nest E. So the Nest Generation 3 has this glass inner frame and higher clarity and resolution here. This does have lower resolution and fewer colors. This is pretty much like a cell phone screen that has been trimmed down and round, where this is not quite as high quality in terms of the resolution or the colors that are available on it. Now, both of these, the Nest E and the Nest Thermostat 3, will work with the Nest temperature sensors, and that's what we've got here. And I think these temperature sensors are a great option or addition for either one of these, because what the room temperature sensors do is allow you to set the temperature to a specific room. So I've got one of these in my master bedroom. I like the temperature to be a particular temperature when I'm going to bed and when I wake up in the morning. And this Nest E allows me to do that. So I can set the temperature to be whatever I want in the master bedroom versus the temperature where the thermostat is at. So both of them will work with the temperature sensors. The Nest E works with the temperature sensors, and the Nest Generation 3 works with the temperature sensors. Now, the biggest difference comes down to how they can be wired and what systems they are compatible with. Internally, these will do pretty much the same thing. The one main difference in the electronics is that the Nest Thermostat Gen 3 has a motion sensor built into it. The Nest E does not have a motion sensor built into it. And what that motion sensor does is a program called Farsight, where it'll automatically wake up the thermostat when you walk by and show you the current temperature, or you can have it show you a clock. And it also uses that motion sensor to detect if you are home or away. Now, the Nest Gen E or the Nest Thermostat E does not have that motion sensor, but it can still detect if you are home or away using your other Nest devices. If you've got a Nest smoke detector, it has a motion sensor in it. If you have a Nest lock, when you enter the lock code, it will detect that you are home, or it can use the GPS location on your phone to detect if you are home or away. So that is how it calculates the home or away functionality with the Nest E. Now, as far as compatibility with different HVAC system goes, the Nest Generation 3 is going to be compatible with more systems than the Nest E thermostat. And you're probably going to be able to see the reason why is because the Nest E has much fewer terminals than the Nest Generation 3. And the differences in that is that this is compatible with more systems or systems that have additional accessories or additional features. When you've got a system that has more than one stage of heating and cooling, the Nest Generation 3 will accept that, whereas the Nest E is not going to be able to accommodate that, because what you've got here is the terminals over here. You only have a terminal for one stage heating or one stage cooling. So when you look at these terminal blocks, I'll just go through them. W1, that is heating. C is for a common wire. The OB terminal, that is for a heat pump connection, or it's also used, the star terminal, if you have an accessory like a humidifier. But you couldn't have a heat pump and a humidifier or a dehumidifier at the same time because you can only accept either OB or the humidifier, or OB or the dehumidifier. Versus over here on the Nest Generation 3, you have this star terminal, which can be used for a humidifier or a dehumidifier, but you also have a OB terminal over here, which could be used for a heat pump. Now, when we get over here, we've got Y1, which is air conditioning. You've got G, which is your fan, and you've got R is the power wire. But when we skip over to the Nest Thermostat Generation 3 and compare it to the Nest E thermostat, you can see instead of having 6 terminals, we actually have a total of 10 terminals over here. So you get 4 more things. Now, what are those 4 extra options? Well, over here, we've got Y1, which is air conditioning, stage 1 air conditioning, and Y2, which can be used as stage 2 cooling or stage 2 air conditioning. So if you have a newer system, sometimes you're going to have 1 stage and double stage heating or cooling. So over here, it allows you to have dual stage air conditioning. You've got your G wire, which is your fan wire. You've got the OB wire, which is for a heat pump connection. That's the reversing valve on a heat pump. You have RC and RH. And why do you have RC and RH? Those are both power terminals. Well, the reason is you might have a dual fuel system with 2 separate components or 2 separate systems. And that is commonly the case if you have, let's say, a boiler and an air conditioner. Your boiler is going to have its own power system and its own wiring, and your air conditioner is going to have its own wiring. So the RC would be for your power coming in from your air conditioner, and your RH would be your power coming in from your boiler. So that's why they have these 2 terminals here, is that you can have dual fuel systems with separate power sources with the Nest Generation 3 thermostat. And you really can't do that with the Nest Thermostat E. It'll work in some cases, but not all cases, whereas the Nest Generation 3 thermostat is recommended for that kind of a use case. So that's why you've got the 2 power terminals here. You can have a cooling power source and you can have a heating power source. Now, the star terminal, that can be used for accessories, so that can be used for either a humidifier or a dehumidifier. And then on top of that, you have the C terminal, which is a common wire. And then over here, you have W1 and W2. Now, W1 and W2 stand for 1 and 2 stage heating and cooling. So W1 is going to be your single stage heating, and W2 is going to be your second stage of heating. But it also is listed as aux. And now how this works is that if you have a heat pump, sometimes with a heat pump, you have emergency heat or auxiliary heat, and it's easier to accommodate those terminals or additional features on your heat pump with the Nest Generation 3 than it is with the Nest E. Now, the Nest E will work with some heat pumps and it'll do just fine, but if you've got a couple different levels of heating, or you have auxiliary heat for your heat pump and emergency heat for your heat pump, sometimes it's better to go with this Nest Generation 3 because it's going to allow more of those features to be used with the Nest Generation 3 versus the Nest E thermostat. Now, both thermostats come with these outer cover plates that help cover up wherever you removed your old thermostat, so you don't necessarily have to paint the wall. However, only the Nest Gen 3, and this adapter is meant for if you have a junction box behind your thermostat. So commonly in a high-rise or a condo building, or in some municipalities where junction boxes are required for low voltage wiring, you're going to need one of these adapters, and that only comes with the Nest Generation 3 thermostat. You can purchase this separately, I think on the Nest website or maybe from Amazon, but what this does is it allows you to mount the thermostat to a junction box. Without this, you're going to have a hard time getting this thermostat mounted to a junction box. It can be really complicated because these holes don't necessarily line up with the holes on a junction box. You can see how these are different. These outer cuts out here are designed to align with the holes that are already on junction boxes. So you can use these ones here and here, or these ones here and here. And then you can mount the Nest thermostat to your junction box. You're also going to need the screws that go in this cover plate, which do come with the Nest Generation 3 thermostat, but do not come with the Nest E thermostat. So you're gonna need to track that down if you decide to go with the Nest E, and you have to mount it on a junction box. Just something to note there. So you've got a couple more accessories that come with the Nest thermostat Generation 3 that do not come with the Nest E. Overall though, both of them will save you pretty much the same amount of energy. Both of them will work with Alexa. Both of them will work with Google Home or Google Assistant, and both of them will work on either Android or Apple phones. So you can use either one of these on an Apple phone or an Android phone, and you're going to be able to control them the same way. Really, the only difference in terms of the electronic features right here is that you're going to have that motion sensor built in. You don't have that here. And you're going to have more wiring terminals for newer systems that either have single stage or two-stage heating. So if you've got two-stage heating and you want to use that, or two-stage cooling and you want to use that, you want to go with the Nest Thermostat Generation 3. If you've got additional accessories like a humidifier or a dehumidifier, Nest Generation 3 is probably the right choice for you. If you have a heat pump and you've got auxiliary heat or additional heat features on your heat pump, you probably want to go with the Nest Generation 3 thermostat. If you have a dual fuel system where you have potentially an air conditioning system and a boiler system separate with two separate power sources, then you probably want to go with the Nest Thermostat Generation 3. If you have a standard heating and cooling system, which most people have, maybe just a standard heat pump, you could go ahead and use this if you don't intend on connecting it to a humidifier or dehumidifier. If you got a standard HVAC system that has a gas-powered furnace and an air conditioner, well, then the Nest E is probably going to work just fine for you. So it really comes down to what systems you're going to wire to the thermostat, the looks of the thermostat, which ones you prefer, and then the cost. And if you weigh all those, you can really make a decision on which one that you want. In terms of features though, and the electronics and internals, they're not super different other than the number of wires you can connect and the motion sensor, like we said with the Nest Generation 3 thermostat. So thank you for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe to support the channel. Give us that thumbs up. And if you want to support us, click on any of the links below because that does help support this channel, and join our email list. I hope that this helped explain the differences between the Nest Generation E thermostat or the Nest Thermostat E and the Nest 3rd Generation thermostat here for you. If you've got any questions, please leave them in the comments below. We'll try and answer those for you.